Hi, this is Rob Tate with another rendition of Whiskey Wednesday. We're actually on site here in Wash Park in Denver, Colorado. We're actually at the Tea Manor, and for those of you who've never heard of the Tea Manor or had a tour, it's actually my house, so you're sitting here at my kitchen table. And today we're reviewing Boulder Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So this comes from the People's Republic of Boulder, typically surrounded 60 square miles-ish, surrounded by the rest of Colorado. For those of you who aren't natives to Boulder, that's a little joke we've had my entire life, literally. It came to me wrapped in a bourbon stock and delivered to my door by a client of mine. So the history here is kind of cool. Back in 2012, the owner had a vision to live in Boulder and to kind of move into the spirit world. He had been a driller. Actually, he worked on an oil rig or oil company from what I had found. And he was actually a Survivor contestant. So he was on the show Survivor. He was voted off, and I've actually never seen Survivor, and so I don't really know how that works. But apparently there's voting, and he wasn't voted most survival enough. But that being said, he actually creates a really, really great bourbon. So he hooked up with this guy named Ted. Ted was a brewer who left the dark side and came to the light side to actually make really, really good alcohol instead of that weird beer stuff, and brought to you this. For those of you who don't know, Colorado is becoming more and more popular on their whiskeys and gins and spirits, so check them out for sure. They're lower alcohol by volume. This one's only 50%. This one was hand-selected by Tipsy's, one of our larger liquor stores here in town, and is absolutely delicious. You can go visit their distillery, take a little bit of tour. They actually use an old an old Scottish pot distill. And actually, I think that's kind of neat because the owner is Scottish himself. I prefer a little bit of an Irish twist, but Scots are a near brethren, and we're perfectly okay with them. So cheers to Boulder Bourbon. Well done, guys. Thank you so much. Enjoy some Colorado spirits. Support local. It's a really smooth bourbon. It doesn't have, it is sweet like most bourbons are. It's a little malty. It's kind of like if a single malt scotch met a whiskey, met a bourbon, and they all played in the Colorado water. That's kind of what this feels like. They do use Andorra water here also out of Colorado, so huge local guys. And they source all their barley and wheat, or all their barley from one central location. But it's absolutely delicious. Caramely. Sometimes the number 3 oaks can be a little harsh, but this one isn't. This is a really well done bottle. So anyway, pick some up. Boulder Bourbons. Don't let the Birkenstock scare you like to do the rest of us Coloradans. Thank you so much for joining us at my house here on Whiskey Wednesday at Wash Park. Cheers.